For the players.
Hello, everyone, and welcome, bienvenue. They were manly war cries, George.
They were. Those were very manly. It looks like you were having fun and someone was getting their balls squeezed in a vice.
Well, yeah, I mean, kind of felt like that in the game, to be honest with you.
Well, that's good. It pulled you in.
Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of What Toys with myself and George the Giant Slayer. George's link is in the description box down below, so please go subscribe to his channel.
Greetings.
As well as another link, which we'll get to at some point.
I think that's good news to show that, because instead of, because we just lost a little bit of truth, justice, the American way. So maybe hot dog will make us feel better.
Hot dog man coming to DC to kick their ass. Stick them in place. Link in the description. Buy a plushie. 8 days left because we extended it for 10 days.
Oh, yeah.
Buy Gary's and mine. Get 10% off. I'm very close to $8.50, so please. Grab.
That's nice.
I know. Make my Christmas come true.
Are you going to put one with like a chip or like those pull strings so it can you can hear you? You know, where you used to pull it like the old dolls?
That's what it'd say if I did. George, how you doing?
I was doing great until I read that news. I'm like, I know I can't stand fucking Gunn. I've never liked James Gunn. I know people love him. I can't. I never liked him, like some of his work product, but it just makes me feel like I wish he was. I can't say that.
No.
It's like when you're younger and you're in high school and you picked on not the good geek, but the geek that just ate paste, didn't read comic books, had Coke bottle glasses, and I want to smack the shit out of him and shove him in a locker. That's all.
Yeah. They didn't have anything interesting about them.
No, they just
literal window lickers.
Yes, window lickers.
Yeah, he's I mean we'll get into it, but he's an odd sausage. He's always been an odd sausage. There's quite a weird and not so pleasant side potentially there as well. You know
what happened? Any inside sources? Or is it just James Gunn being James Gunn?
Apparently Henry himself said that he was told in October to release the news before James Gunn and the other chappie had been hired to say you're going to be staying as Superman. And then Gunn came in and said, no, I want to do Smallville again. So
Cub reporter.
Well, Cub reporter for the Daily Bugle Planet. I did on purpose, okay?
Yeah.
Before anyone goes, I did on fucking purpose. I'm being facetious. And this is the first time that he meets people like Lois Lane and
we've seen this how many times now?
Oh,
what is it about Cavill?
Times.
Why can't Cavill get a break? You think there's some kind of like bigotry because he's a Brit?
A white Brit.
White Brit. Something's going on.
White Brit that should be on top of the world right now in terms of Hollywood.
Yeah.
And
he's not conservative.
Well, we don't know. He doesn't talk about that stuff.
But that's the point. He doesn't.
He could be conservative. He could be the biggest lefty in the world. We don't know because he doesn't discuss it. All he discusses is his movies, his TV, and what it means to him and what it should mean to us watching it. Like a proper movie star should.
Wow. Yeah, I know.
Remember those days when we knew nothing about film stars apart from what they told us? Hey, Sherry, what they told us, about the movies when they're on the talk shows or whatever, and they were there to plug their latest venture.
Yep.
Now we know what fucking Madonna had for breakfast, and
I don't want to know anymore.
And I'm not talking about in the mouth.
Oh, did you see how she looks now? Well, by the way, it's like someone showed me a picture of her a couple of weeks ago. I was like, they're like, did you see Madonna? I'm like, who the fuck is that? I mean, she looks like an alien. I mean,
do you remember Lola Ferrari?
yeah. Oh,
kind of looks a little bit Lola Ferrari-ish now.
but you saw her? I was like, I thought maybe, you broke her heart. Something happened because she has flipped the hell out. You saw her like licking a bowl, like a dog bowl, and then making these purring sounds. I was like, what happened to Madonna? I mean, this was the material girl. She sold sex. Now she's selling Thorazine injections.
Hey! Oh, I can barely lift my arms from yesterday at the gym. My shoulders are wrecked. George, they're wrecked.
Wow. And are we going back to JJ now? Lens flare JJ's Black Superman?
No. I'll tell you what, right. If James Gunn announces a Black Superman, it's all over before it's even begun.
Right.
It's all over. Even normies will be like, oh, what is this? This isn't Superman. But I don't think he's going to do that. I think the Ta-Nehisi Coates, Jar Jar, it's all gone. It's all, you're going to have to keep the 500 million we gave you, Jar Jar, because unless the contract says otherwise. But Jar Jar's, he's not. He's the one who's meant to be looking after it. He's not. It's now James Gunn and other dudes. So he's gone. Jar Jar's out the frame. Same with Ta-Nehisi Coates, who's a racist piece of shit.
Right.
And we do know that Patterson's Batman is going to stay in his own verse.
Own bubble, huh?
Yeah. He's not going to move into this universe. So there's going to be another new Batman, which says to me, Cavill's appearances in cameo in the upcoming Flash movie has got to be gone.
Right.
And it says to me, Affleck's cameo has got to be gone now.
Yeah, because they're going to have multiple. I thought the whole point was to reset everything back to one universe. So we don't have here's 5 Batman, 3 Superman, 1 Supergirl, and a partridge in a pear tree.
I cannot see how on earth there can be any interest in Aquaman 2, because he'll be gone. And the Flash movie now. Why is there why would there be an interest in those movies?
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to be continuing.
It doesn't make sense. And they kept Amber Heard in it. They were supposed to cut her out.
I couldn't give it a toss because I can't give a toss.
Nothing is going their way. You think really people want to see Amber Heard after they saw the turd and the photographs that were like, you can't look at her the same anymore. It's like, yeah, you're the one who took a shit in the bed. No, go away.
A shit in a bed.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I've never revenge shit before.
No.
It's sad, George. It's sad.
They
have the perfect man at the perfect peak of his career.
Right.
And we could have a Superman at the top of his power, at the top of his game.
Prime.
Absolute bueno prime. Because that's what he is. He just needs a good script. Just needs a good director to go with it script.
Exactly.
And that film could be absolutely stellar.
But it's the same with Witcher. He could have been. He's the perfect Geralt. I mean, it happens to him over and over again. It's like he could be the perfect this. He could be the perfect Geralt. He could be the perfect Superman. But there's something with him. It's like something. It's like maybe he doesn't sacrifice children to Moloch or something in Hollywood. And they all do. He's like, no. I did mine. I'm done for my life. I don't need any more. Like there's something that they just don't want him, but we want him. But Hollywood
because he's a regular guy.
Yeah.
Or at least in appearance, a regular guy.
Right.
And he knows these franchises better than they do. He knows these characters better than they do.
Right. And
there was thank you for the supers just flooding in, by the way. We will get to the supers, so thank you. He, because there was the rumor a little bit ago that got quickly kind of turned around, thankfully, that Henry Cavill was difficult to work with. Now, that to me said that Henry Cavill would challenge stuff that the director would be doing with the characters that he knew better than they did.
You mean like actors used to do when they didn't roll over?
Yeah.
But that's what you're supposed to do. When I took acting classes when I was 19, I remember my teacher had said, when you get a role, right, even if you're small, meaning you haven't succeeded and you don't have a name, they're like, you have to fight for the character, because even though you might be afraid, you might lose a job, you might get kicked away, if you don't fight for it, you're not invested into it. It might be the director, it might be a producer, it might be someone on the line. They're going to say, like, why the fuck do we have this person here? That they don't give a shit. Mm-hmm. Now, they also might fire you basically for being an asshole for firing, but she says they'll have a respect for you and remember you. But she always said you fight for the character.
Yeah, I mean, you just think about stars from yesteryear. You try telling Marlon Brando to do something that he didn't want to do. You try telling somebody like, wow.
He'll butter up their butter. Their butt. You know, give him a little Last Tango in Paris.
Let's not talk about that.
Have you ever seen Last Tango in Paris?
I've seen the scene.
Oh, I saw it a long time ago. We had to watch it again for that same class.
It's kind of got a little bit of a, difference. But you just imagine back in the day, Robert Downey Jr., he would have told you to fuck off.
Yeah, he would have. Short as he is, he would have.
Yeah. But now it feels like the actors are assembly line actors.
Right. Val Kilmer.
They're all disposable. Val Kilmer, very difficult to work with.
Right. On the set of The Isle of Dr. Moreau.
And Dr. Moreau, yeah. Apparently he was a nightmare to deal with on Batman Forever and The Saint.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but I remember a cinematographer was discussing it, because he was so excited to work with Brando, and Kilmer was excited to work with Brando, but they didn't know that Brando was Kilmer's like idol. That's his end all be all. But they said the entire time on the set, he was trying to imitate Brando. So they were filming a scene, they cut. He grabs a cigarette that he was smoking and he puts it out on the grip's hand. Just, and these were the days where it's like, okay, somebody give the grips, cash. And Brando supposedly
that's enough. You go, off you go. Go get sorted.
Yeah, not today. But Brando supposedly like, like, why don't you find your own character to be? Like, stop copying me. Anyway, these people, you can't do any of that today.
No. Man, it's so sad because there's, like I was saying earlier, Henry Cavill should be Geralt. Henry Cavill should be Superman. Henry Cavill should be Batman. Henry Cavill should be Iron Man. He should be fucking everyone. Now, but look, if you were going to make like a 40K movie, then Henry Cavill, he would be involved in that. He was great as Napoleon Solo in The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Oh yeah,
which was a pretty cool little movie.
Finally saw it a month ago.
And same. I only saw it recently for the first time.
I owned it. It's one of those things that I owned. I had it, and I just kept like, not today, not today. Anyway, it was pretty good. I was surprised. I'm surprised they didn't make a sequel.
Well, so am I. He was great in Mission Impossible.
I just didn't like them look. But yeah, he was great.
Oh, it's great.
That
with the cash? Yeah, look, boss, man.
No, it's because it messed up. Well, it doesn't matter anyway about that. No.
It messed up. Are you fucking serious, mate?
I'm talking about Justice League. But
I know what you're talking about. That film was messed up.
But it
before
was
Henry Cavill's mustache got anywhere near it.
That's why I stopped, because then you had Snyder fix it later with a 4-hour version. But yeah, he was good in my vibe. I was a little stunned he played a bad guy, but I enjoyed it.
Why? He's showing range.
Yes, he is, but I was stunned by, because they fit people into their little cookie cutter box, and they don't get out of that. The first time I ever saw Cavill was in a Showtime series, if I remember, called The Tudors.
Yeah, Tudors, yeah.
It was very good.
Tudor. No. Tudor. Tudors. It wasn't the Tudors.
Tudor. Tudor.
Tudors.
Tudors.
It's like fucking working with Nina. It's just got to get fucking rid of this thing.
But he was really good in that. I thought he was going to go far. Think about it. He was the smaller star at the time.
Yeah, he was nobody at the time.
No.
He was a young actor who was, getting a good role in a very, pretty decent adaptation.
I can't remember the actor's name who played King Henry, but he was a big shit at the time. The little short stuff.
They're probably all a little shit. I can't remember. I'd have to look at the cast.
Anyway, so what do you think? Where do you think he goes from here? You think his reputation is now going to get bigger? He's going to obviously get a more cult status, Cavill will, because the fans support him. I mean, I saw Lady Gravemaster's petition. Beautiful.
Well, yeah, but look, that's going to do nothing. All due respect, it's going to do nothing. But the thing, you can tell he's hurt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can tell he's upset and he's heard about it, and but he
handled it.
He must be just
with grace.
For him. It just such a blow to the gut.
Well, of course, especially
that he has this dream role as Geralt, and he's got this dumb fucking bint who's doing the Justin. I would get onto that, but wow. He's she works for some dumb bint who doesn't know the source material, who has been around people that mocks it, even though she denies that she ever did. That mocks it out openly on set. And you've got this guy who's doing his dream job, trying to play this character, and all they want to do is push their intersectional feminism and fucking inclusion, diversity, and it's time to update medieval Poland. Why wasn't medieval Poland more diverse?
Where's the trans figure? Yeah.
Oh my god! And it was, and I've said this story a couple of times. Forgive me if you've heard this story before, folks. But it's like in the first, one of the first scenes of The Witcher, where you see he kills that beast at the beginning. Then he goes inside the inn in the very diverse village in Poland, where he's been walked by some girls saying, "Oh, I can do so much better. I need more. I'm not just some fucking girl. I need to be, fucking leader. I need to be in STEM."
Right.
He's walked up with fucking her. The barkeeper is being talked down to by his fucking barmaid or wife or whoever she is. There's a fucking eclectic range of people there. And then they turn to you and they go, "We don't like your sort in here, Witcher."
No.
I mean, we're very fucking, we're very tolerant towards women and where they want to go in life and as working as equal partners with men. And we're very tolerant of these black people and brown people here in my inn and that gay guy over there. But I tell you what, Witcher, we don't like your sort in it. It was like...
It was crazy. It's like they had an international airport right next to the village.
Yes.
I'm like, is this supposed to be representative of the Middle Ages? I'm just curious. People really
Ladies
didn't.
and gentlemen, we're arriving at Poland International Airport. Poland International Airport. Please depart if you're here for mud, for rain, and for misery. Thank you. Goodbye.
And they ask why everything fails.
I know.
I just think about it. Netflix was supposed to start changing and getting away from the woke because, they had cuties, which still hangs over their head. And then they lose Henry Cavill. You saw the prequel. Come on. That's toast before it even aired. It's just toast.
It's dead.
Yeah, there's nothing to it. I mean, I saw the actors interviewing. It was more inspirational than the trailer. And they were sitting going, wow, this was a chance of a lifetime. And I'm like, that actually had more energy. So then you have one disaster after another. Altered Carbon season 2 after having a brilliant season 1. I mean, it's just one thing. And then they get Harry and Meghan. You get a hater and a hustler both in the same spot. And they're like, we're going to complain. So something has happened to Netflix because after they had lost that, 1.8 million subscribers in about April, they had come out and started to act series. They were getting rid of executives. They were on the move. But it's like, I don't know if this is stuff in the pipeline.
This stuff has already been in production. That's the problem.
Right. Isn't it much better, though, to just can it? Like, don't release it. Just Zip it.
I think there's a very sociopathic interest in royalty. And so I can see why they would try to get Meghan out there. But the thing is, these fucking weirdos, and they are weirdos, are so out of touch now because they've just existed in their bubble. They all think the same thing. They all agree the same thing. And they all believe that anyone who doesn't think it is the devil.
Is a Yahtzee.
So yeah. So you get regular good people like Cavill appears to be. You get regular good people like Gina Carano. Ironically, those two dated for a short period of time. You get good people like that, and what happens to them? They get ostracized. I think there's a lot of
right, but Cavill doesn't even tweet except for his characters.
Well, he doesn't tweet. He doesn't even have a Twitter. He has an Instagram. Yeah,
I call him all tweet.
I think there's jealousy because he is exactly what people want to see, and he's exactly what Hollywood doesn't want to give.
You mean like the confident, kind alpha male who takes no shit?
Kind, white, alpha male, strong. Women want to be with him. Men want to be him.
Right.
Type of character.
Role model, like they used to have in movies where people go, wow, I want to see him, you know?
But what they want to give us is a fucking trans, black, non-binary woman, even though that's a contradiction, but there's fucking ton. That's what they want to fucking peddle us. And nobody's interested. And there's a sort of childish, because they are adult children. There's this childish attitude of, we will keep shoving the food into the mouth until, you will eat your vegetables. You will eat your vegetables. But they're not shoveling vegetables in our mouths. They're shoveling shit.
Right.
That's the problem.
Barton Bella actually said it really well. It says, let's be honest, in a sea of DEI garbage, Henry Cavill Superman was a lighthouse. And now that light is gone and Phantom is adrift. See, I don't think it's gone. I think he's gone from this project. But I think, at least in my opinion, what do you think, guys? I think in terms like this, it can actually anger people more, and it builds a more cult following. It opens their eyes. When you have your favorite character all of a sudden a superior actor, and you might have ignored stuff, all of a sudden you're going, hey, why did he leave? Why was he gone? Why did they get rid of him? And you start looking for reasons.
It's criminal. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Even, like, I wasn't a fan of the films that he was in.
Right.
But I knew they had the right guy. That was the frustrating thing. You got the perfect guy and you're fucking it up. Yeah. And they fucked it up after movie after movie after movie. And so we get the best news possible of he's going to come back. He's going to be Superman. It's going to be an optimist. It's going to be a hopeful Superman. It's going to be a Superman SP. And then James Gunn comes in and we're going to get fucking Guardians of the Daily Bugle planet.
Which doesn't make sense. Why would Zaslav have him announce in November, or is it October? Cavill that on Instagram that, he's coming back as Superman, and then have the other guy go, because we've already announced it. It's like, how are you going to cover that, guys? He's already told everybody.
Well, you cover it by this disaster, this PA disaster, which is now upon us.
Right.
And it is a PA disaster because you got a clearly heartbroken Henry Cavill. He uses the word, we'll have our period of mourning.
Yeah,
which is strong terminology, because it's my time's dead. It's gone. It's dead. It's over.
Yeah.
So you got this guy who got out from his Witcher contract, couldn't get out fucking quick enough by the looks of it, due to the shit going on there. Mm-hmm. Who got his another dream role back again, to have that taken away from him a month later, after being told all of this is what we're going to do with you. This is, what we're going to put you at the end of Black Adam. We're going to put you in
Flash.
The Flash. We're going to do, and then to have James Gunn come and go, no, we're going to have like a quirky, like Clark Kent, and it's just like onto the Daily Planet, and it's going to have like humorous bits in. He's gonna be like, oh my god, Lois Lane What the alliteration is that? Allegation. Oh my God. You know, you're like, oh, fuck off.
Right. I mean, it's like, do you think the fact that Black Adam didn't become a $1 billion box office hit that may have affected it? Like Gunn might have used that to go, look, Cavill didn't bring anyone in once they all
That wasn't
knew.
Cavill though. Look, you cannot put a man in a post-credit scene and put the whole movie on his shoulders.
Right.
It's got nothing to do with the movie. Nothing.
I agree.
It's The Rock. It's supposedly the biggest actor in Hollywood right now. The Rock. The Rock, who just so happens to be managed by his ex-wife, who also just so happens to manage Henry Cavill as well.
I wonder what he's going to say.
And then you got the biggest, allegedly the biggest movie star in Hollywood in a fucking colossal flop.
You know, I don't think The Rock has ever led a film except, what was it, Rampage and the Earthquake, that he's had on his shoulders that was actually like a huge hit. Yeah, and the Fast and the Furious, an ensemble piece. He did one called Fast back in the day. They were all solid, but they didn't have one. So I'm saying.
Walking Tall.
Walking Tall, yeah.
The fairy, the fairy. Was it the Tooth Fairy?
Oh, I never saw that.
No, nobody did, mate.
So I'm interested in what he's going to say, because they're best friends, aren't they? The Rock and Cavill.
I don't know. Are they?
Something.
I know they've got the same manager, so they probably have, you know, interactions with each other. I know that The Rock really wanted to have in the sequel to Black Adam, which will never get made.
The fight.
The sequel, yeah, wanted to hit the Black Adam versus Superman.
Very famous. Beautiful.
And then I haven't seen Black Adam.
I saw 5 minutes of it.
I had no idea. I love the hot toy.
No, I just want to see Pierce Brosnan's Dr. Fate, because I love Pierce Brosnan. I'm like, I ignore everything else. I watch that and Cavill.
That was the thing that interested me the most. And then I heard what happened in the movie, and I'm just like, oh, fuck this then.
Yeah, it was.
So that killed any interest for me in that. The race changed
Hawkman.
Cyclone. They race changed Hawkman. It's just like, I'm so fucking sick and tired of this fucking box ticking game. People, do you know why people have liked the characters? Because they've been invested with those characters for so long, and then Hollywood's just like, you really like these characters? Yes, we do. You would like us to put them on the big screen? Hell yeah, that'd be amazing. Okay, we're just going to change everything about them.
Ridiculous.
What? Yeah. No.
We wanted you to keep it exactly the way you had it. Just adapt it. The thing that we love. Take it from the page, put it on the screen. We'll give you money. We'll be happy. We'll come
Why
back.
Batgirl was doomed from the start as soon as they announced the casting for Batgirl.
Right.
Done. It's done. That's not Barbara Gordon.
I wonder if this was kind of a little bit of revenge from some people on set. Like, hey, Zaslav got rid of Batwoman. We're giving the shaft to Cavill.
I don't think that. I think Gunn has his plan.
What could be better than Cavill? Literally, who in your mind can you depict
he has
today?
his plan. I didn't say it's a good plan, George.
No, I know, but no, I agree with you. But who could you imagine today out of the whole herd of the Hollywood Hive who could come anywhere close to Cavill as Superman?
Do you know what? I could. No. Well, the answer, George, is nobody,
okay.
and we both know that.
Yeah.
But I could just see like George Gunn, fucking James Gunn casting somebody like fucking Timothy Chalamet or something as Clark.
Yes, I can see that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Home Alone.
I cannot use my powers because that would violate your safe space.
I didn't want to put any muscle mass on because I thought it might be intimidating.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, I'm sorry, Andrew. Yes, it is depressing. Don't worry. We will show some toys. But yes, it is depressing. But
brought some surprises today. I pulled them out of the garage.
Oh, hello. Well, we got V.
Have you seen that one?
the 2.0 one. I think I've got it on order.
I cannot believe that I had one that arrived earlier than yours.
But I might not have ordered it, George. So Leon?
Yeah. Old Enter Bay. Thought I'd spice things up, bring something people haven't seen. Oh, did you order Spock? Colinar Spock?
What?
Oh, you didn't hear about that? Just released a couple of hours ago. It's Colinar Spock from X06. It's on Sideshow and their site. I think they got 5 more left.
Of course it did.
God, you got me there. Yep.
Of course it did.
Good one. Good one.
Dude, as soon as that release, I thought it was going up for pre-order. So when I went to the site and it was purchased, I was like,
Yep.
So yeah, that can go with the motion picture Kirk when that arrives.
January, I think.
No, mine's shipped.
Spock.
From X06. No, I'm talking the Kirk motion picture.
Wait a minute. Yours couldn't have just shipped.
Yeah, my Kirk has, yeah.
Kirk has shipped. It's gone. It's coming to you. Like somebody's bringing it. Okay, I feel better now. Everything is good. That's karma. You have good karma.
Gravy, baby.
That's crazy. But you know what I'm looking for? Now Khan is coming.
Do you know what is also shipped?
Let me finish swallowing.
Lady, that's her line.
Go on.
That's Lady Art's line. My Henry Cavill Witcher.
Oh my God. Wow. You know, I wanted to get the one that you showed me last year. I can't remember the company.
Oh, the White Wolf
yes.
one.
I can't find it anywhere. Been looking for a long time.
It's what do you mean as? It's a joke. She knows. I was playing The Witcher yesterday, Witcher 3. Oh. The new next gen version. So they've updated the graphics, the lighting, shading, added a few things. You
notice it? Did you notice it?
Yeah, with my goodness, with my 4090, holy shit, I had everything at Ultra Plus.
Oh, and it was massive a difference, or is it a little bit like you really have to look for it?
Oh no, the shading, the shadows, absolutely beautiful, absolutely incredible. Okay, you can really tell the ray tracing, the level of it's the level of detail, texture details, updates, and stuff like that. Absolutely incredible. Woo! You can literally see, like, Vesemir's leather. You can see how battered and beaten up it is, and literally you can see every fiber of it's insanity. It's man.
You get the little bumps around the woman's areola in the bath scene. Like,
well, we haven't quite got to then, but definitely going to be interesting. But I mean, after this, when we finish this show, I'm thinking I might just get a little drinky poo and play a little Witcher on the.
You got me hooked on Witcher.
It's a great franchise. It's a great world, and Lauren Histrich pissed all over it because she's a fucking massive bitch. She's a massive, horrible, disgusting, intersectional, feminist twat waffle that wants to piss all over beloved franchises for her own personal politics because she's a raving narcissist. And it's not about entertaining people. No. It's about pushing their fucking ideology. And she can go fuck herself in every fuckhole she has available. Just like everyone else who abuses beloved franchises that we have. And I'm sick and I'm fucking tired of it.
Well, it is, because you get these fourth wave radical hairy feminists who line with these beta male.
Oh, shit, yeah, I'm on drinkers later. I can't. Thank you for that. I totally forgot.
Oh. Cool. I'll have to listen to that. That's awesome.
I might be playing it, but you might not be watching it then.
Crazy.
I totally forgot. Thank you, Lada. I totally forgot. I would have been streaming
And
fucking
Blaine?
drinking with him. He's meant
Where
to
is
be
it?
on this show.
What's going on?
He's meant to be on this goddamn show. And let's before we show off some toys, I got some toys to show.
More from your trans collection?
Yes, don't say it like that.
What? It's the truth.
Don't say it like that.
I'm helping you.
No,
so you can share
you're
with
really
the
not.
world.
You're really not. Well, because last week I was talking with the fans' toys. I was talking about I had so many different things that I wanted to focus on, but I need to obviously start to focus on one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm on open bar at 9 p.m. So I decided, which I totally forgotten about.
I thought it was at 3.
Huh?
I thought it was at 3 p.m.
Yeah, George, this might come as a fucking shock to you, but we don't live in the same country.
Yes, I know that. I thought it was. Anyway, go on.
So somebody's 3 p.m. is my 9 p.m.
It's been a long week. I'm glad you're entertained, my friend. So let's get back to talking about these trans
let's
lines.
all live in your world, George. So I decided that I was going to focus on one group, and I decided to focus on Minibots.
Interesting.
So I'm going to show the first one off. This is the Fan Toys version of Brawn. And I put the his kind of angry face on. Come on, Braun. You know you wanna. Goddamn thing. Let's put it back a bit. So we got the Brawn, which I think looks absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
They turn it around. This turns into little trucksy poo. These are so well articulated, and I have ordered a bunch of Stunticons soon, Max. I have ordered a bunch of Decepticon and Autobot insignias, so they're now going to start getting their insignias as well. But this is just so well. It's so good, so.
What's good? Is it? Does it have good movement? Is it heavy? It's like it feels.
Yeah. This has got you can tell the die cast that this has got on it.
Oh,
this
it's die cast.
Yeah. It's die cast here, die cast over here.
Yeah, you might not want to rub him right there too much,
Yeah, well, so just an absolute beauty with Brawn there.
Nice.
So yeah,
and
the collection
fans toys, right?
Fans toys. Yeah, these are all fans toys.
Okay.
And then we got let's do 2, and then we'll do some supers. Let's do Huffer.
Oh wow.
And I put his oh my god face on.
Huffer.
But this just looks so good to the Minicon and the cartoon, because these are based on the anime,
Right.
And
I've never heard of Huffer.
Good. Huffer, yeah, he's one of the mini bots. And the paint job of the 2 various blues, the lighter blue, the darker blue, the lighter blue, the darker blue, is just in. And then look at the back on that, he's got his rig. He's got his rig back on there, and just the articulation's insane. What you can do with and he's got some great ratchet joints, really good ratchet joints here. So Huffer is just like, oh my god, what's going on? So he's trying to work out what the hell's going on in life. So there's just a couple of the mini bots. There are more to show.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Who's right behind you? I see a figure with like a red jacket. Is that you? Is that the one that was okay? Because I can't see the head. Cool.
Yeah. That's little old May. Let's read some supers. Nikki D with a $10 says, reports suggest that Amber Heard is still in Aquaman 2 and that Coates' Black Superman is still in development.
Oh.
This, coupled with Cavill not returning to play Superman, has snapped my remaining interest in the DCU. I wouldn't I mean, I obviously don't know, but I would be amazed if the Ta-Nehisi Coates Black Superman sees the light of day. Amazed. But yeah, I also heard that Amber Heard too, after, because there was a test screening, another test screening, and she was in it. But apparently she's in it a fair bit. You know, she's in it for like a third of the movie or something. And then she's sidelined for 2/3. So
She even pees in the water, you know, shits in the bed and pees in the water.
well, what are you going to do in the ocean, mate? You know?
Yeah.
Mr. Tickle Trump with the 2 Canadians says JJ Abrams' contract was paid for product. He made zilch. Correct.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Made zilch. Zeon with the $5 says, good day, gents. As did you see the new Lego Jazz Club? Should we look at this? Let's look at this. Yes, I have. It's coming out on the 4th of January. Let me just log out so I don't dox myself.
Yeah, no.
Boosh.
You know, I'm getting in a Sylvester Stallone Rambo First Blood. You know, he started a company. Did you see that he had started his company, Sylvester Stallone? And he's making figures because they have Cobra coming out. Yeah.
Cobra time. Right, here we go. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, Jazz Club. And we're not, when I say Jazz Club, we're not talking porno. Okay. Boosh. So this is the Lego Jazz Club, which is coming 4th of January. Yeah.
Very nice. So it's like a speakeasy in a way with a movie.
Yeah, it says that live music all night and magic show.
Yeah.
And then there's a pizzeria tagged onto it, which is great.
Pizzeria.
That's what the box will look like.
Oh, is there a video?
You little spinny round. This will have it from all angles.
I wonder if they show you. Oh, that's very.
So it's all right. I think there's another video later as well. That's the front, the first level, because it's modular. It's all modular. It don't like it. Wait, it doesn't like you either. It doesn't like you. This is the mid level. Then we got the top level, which has the greenhouse for the pizzeria, which is really cute, actually. There's the little jazz area.
Very nice.
Little dressing room, casting couch. He's about to stab her with some scissors. Not very nice. There's a little pizzeria. Then we've got the reception area, I think.
Where's the strip club?
There. He's going to peel those carrots, baby. Woo!
Yeah. I'm going to throw $1 at that. No.
So this shows
Oh,
how
wow.
you can put. So this is the police station, which I have just down there.
Okay. What's on the right?
This is the boutique hotel, which is just down there to be built. And then sandwiched in between that, they've got the jazz club. So it's kind of giving you an idea of how you can have it. These are the minifigs that come with it. Now, this I love. Because this is like the current crop. So we've got Assembly Square here. Then we've got the police station, the jazz club with pizzeria. Then we've got the bookshop with the townhouse next to it, which is actually in that cupboard built. I built it the other day. Then we got the boutique hotel at the end there. So they go together so well.
Yeah, it looks
So
very
this
nice.
is what I'm going to be doing in my modular case. Literally like connecting them and then lining them up like that.
So you're doing the whole town and then they just keep expanding it?
But if I was wanting to do like a whole town, I'm going to need like a room.
Like, I don't know how what the width is. I don't know how long that is.
Well, let's say the bookshop with the townhouse is about that wide.
Okay, gotcha. Now that makes sense. All right.
About so wide. So they got it,
Yeah, I see.
that you couldn't get that in your hands. Yeah, your wingspan would probably go from like there to like maybe there, probably like here.
Gotcha.
End of that one. And then it would all fall down and it fall apart anyway, because Lego.
Maybe we should do more Lego.
Here's another video. Sorry, go on.
No, nice.
I better just mute it in case.
Yeah.
Here we go. Little pizzeria. Hi.
How long does it take you to put that one of those buildings together? Because it's been years since I've
8 hours.
Well, yeah.
Probably about 8 hours of work.
But, oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, not bad, eh? Not
You
bad.
You know what I remember since we've been talking about Legos for so long?
Somebody said there's a... Sorry, go on.
No, I was saying I used to play with the Playmobil. Do you remember those little figures? It's like the cavalry. That's what I'm missing. It's like you used to have a cavalry group and a U.S. cavalry, then pirates and a ship. I don't know if they exist anymore. The Playmobil.
Who else is going to make the chicken sandwiches?
No, but
you know, who else is going to make them? Yeah, Martino Simone, the suave Swiss. Martino Simone has been exceedingly generous. He sent us a Playmobil Enterprise because they did it. He sent us a Playmobil Kit and Michael and Kit from Knight Rider. He sent us a Playmobil James Bond with the DB5 as well.
Wow.
So, very kind stuff from Martino Simone.
Very nice. Very nice.
Let's get on. So thank you for that. That was that Zion? Yeah, Zion. Greek Lit with a $20 says, George! Good to see you again.
Great to see you.
Speaking of Martino Simone, the suave Swiss. 50 Swiss francs. Hail to George. Hail to Playmobiles.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Love
Can't deny that. I can't wait to get the Enterprise in this house. Sorry, just there you go again. I can't wait to get the Enterprise into the house because it's beautiful and it lights up and it looks incredible and it's so cool. Playmobil do an Airwolf as well. That is nuts. That is nuts.
Airwolf, wow. With Jan Michael Vincent.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to him? You know, he at one time.
Dead, mate.
Oh no, I know, but I'm talking about the end of his career. He was he looked like a Texas roadkill.
He was an alcoholic.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He was a raging alcoholic and he ended up losing his leg.
Jesus.
He had to have his leg amputated. And absolutely unrecognizable from, you know, his Airwolf days, his peak days. He just looked like an absolute broken hobo with one leg at the end of his life.
Sad. That's sad.
Very sad. Airwolf was a poor man's Blue Thunder. Well, it's not binary. You can like both.
Yeah.
Laydard with a 200 checks says, they're gonna massacre my man Kratos, gents. I am sad. They have announced God of War live action.
Oh. And have they announced the cast?
No, they've just announced that it's going to go into live action.
Mm-hmm. So, tell me, who's making it? What studio?
I think it's Amazon.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, not again.
I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because I could be thinking of yeah, it is Amazon, yeah. That's right.
Do you remember how I was telling you for the last couple? I've been saying it in videos, and we talked about it 3 weeks ago. How they're going to have season 2 is going to be only female directors. Well, they announced it the other day.
Yes, they did.
And I was like, oh, at least it came out now.
Yeah. So when it's dog shit, because it's going to be dog shit, and I'm not saying it's going to be dog shit because of the female directors. It's going to be dog shit because the writing is pathetic.
It is, but it's also the fact that, I'm sorry, I wouldn't care if they turned around and said, I want to get all male directors. That phrasing, the way it would be said, I would say this is going to be horrible because it doesn't say we're going after great directors who know fantasy, who know how to frame it, who know how to bring that kind of cast together. It's saying we just want male directors. No, I don't care. I want people who have talent.
On the best people at the job.
Right. But do you know who one of the directors is?
Well,
She goes, we worked with her so well because she was brilliant on Wheel of Time.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you mean your show that bombed?
That shit show that everyone fucking hated, who read the books, absolutely fucking despised.
Right.
Yeah, it's another pathetic virtue signal from pathetic people and a pathetic company. Let them lose money, George.
I agree.
Let season 2 crash and burn, because I think it's already going to crash and burn.
Yeah. Most definitely.
And I'm support job. And it's already going to crash and burn. And this is going to do nothing. This is going to do nothing but reinforce. I mean, they're doing typical SJW stuff. They're doubling down. And I speaking to Mauler, and I said to Mauler, I think season 2 is going to be worse.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think they're going to double down with season 2. And then when season 2 fails massively, worse than season 1, then season 3 is going to be the season whether or not they course correct. But if Bezos is happy to lose all this money on a piece of absolute dog shit that nobody will ever recognize as canonical, ever, you do you, mate.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to work because of the fact that I know they have a 5-season contract, but I know they also can buy the contract out. I just have a feeling that it's not going to go past season 3.
Yes, similar.
Because of the fact that, look, they've lost their audience. So they were going to go right into season 2, having at least half the normies and all of the Tolkien fans done, except for the people who get paid to show. And they're not enough of them. So they're going to show it. And Payne and McKay already said, we're going to follow like J.J. Abrams' route. Double down, bigger, better, which means less story.
Less story, less characterization.
Yep.
And characterization is one of the biggest things missing from that show. Because nobody's got a character unless the character's asshole.
Oh, did I tell you?
Cuck.
Did I tell you what I found out from the friend who always helps me, guides me to where to look on this research? They're bringing Kierden the shipwright in, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you seen who they cast for it?
No.
Well, let your mind think of what does Kierden look like to you in your mind.
I don't know. I've never actually.
Well, think about it for a second. It'll come.
No, I'm aware of the name.
They cast somebody who wouldn't.
I would say some slightly weathered, little bit rough, longish hair, scraggly beard.
Wouldn't look Egyptian, would he?
No.
Oh, just curious. He wouldn't look Egyptian. He's an elf. See, what do you think? It's crazy. I mean, the casting choices for this season are worse than last season.
Let's have a.
Wait a minute! I got to straighten his hat. He's got this weird
Well, he's just been doing some things,
how's that? Is it coming? Okay.
Just face it towards the camera a bit more. No, you're pointing it somewhere else. I don't know what that is. Oh, hello.
Very
wow,
nice.
that tunic's great.
It is. This is the 2.0.
Woo.
Very nice.
Why are you touching his penis?
What?
You've got him gripped by the penis. Why, George? Why?
I'll let you see it. It's so you can have a good time. There you go. It's very nice. Very good quality. Very good quality.
Yeah.
Even the hair, it's not bad.
Hair's pretty good for rooted. Yeah, the boots are great. Yeah.
Very good, because you know how hard it is. You get boots. I know it's a little thing, but you get boots that they're all crinkled and they look horrible. But I think these are.
Are they split cut at all?
No, they're
not.
Heel? No, they're not. I like the way Hot Toys does that, but these aren't. Very nice. And you have die-cast blades, though everything else is plasticky. That's it. Very good. Very good character.
That's good. That looks nice.
I really liked V for Vendetta.
I rewatched it just a couple of weeks ago again.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Such a good film.
You know, it holds up.
Oh, big time. It points at, it's quite scary how because it was written in 89, by the way, folks. And it's scary how they envision the future, and they got it right. They just got the wrong side.
Correct.
They thought it'd be the right that would do all this, and it's not. It's the left that's done all this.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that's that's nice. It's nice. Big Rog with a 2 Canadian thumbs up super sticker. Big Rog, thank you. Justin Doyle with £100.
Wow.
Not dollars, not Monopoly money.
Real money.
Real money. Well, it used to be real money. £100. Hey, Mephisto. Sorry, I need to call somebody out for a sec. Mephisto. When I sent you that tweet and I said, hey, dude, contact me in the new year and I'll do something. And then you replied by saying, I'm sending the details across right now. Is that sending it in the new year when I can focus on it? Because now you've sent it to me and I'm doing all this shit up to Christmas. It's going to get fucking buried and I'm going to forget. That's why I said, contact me in the new year. So, you know, listen to what I say. Listen to what I say. Please contact me in the new year. And I will look over when I can do something. Keen and eager. I like that. But yeah, let's just Lydia. Listen, Lydia. Justin Doyle with £100 super says Cavill is a nerd like us. Correct.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Nerds come in all shapes and sizes. He just happens to be one that looks like Superman. Correct. Yes. I wish I was that nerd.
I pulled it out. See, I found he had his other jacket, his vest. You know that one in the scene. So that's what they did. Yeah. It's a pretty good job.
That's great.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. You know what I'm going to do for the next couple weeks? I'm going to set up back here a second camera with a little white screen so I can put the figure down, you know, and it can just spin it around.
George, spinning around. The way he's conducted himself has been an inspiration. DC needs to listen to his fans and stop having ivory tower boardroom meetings, for fuck's sake.
Absolutely.
That is, you know, Justin, you're spot on, because the way that he's been treated has been disgraceful, and the way that he's conducted himself, the way that he's done his Instagram posts has been nothing but the utmost of respect for all parties.
He has. Look at him. What do you think SJWs would have said if that happened to them? I mean, purists, they would have gone ape shit.
Yeah, they would have been like, oh my God, I just got fired, and I was told that I got the jobsies. Oh my God, they are racist.
Do you think that Superman and Lois is going to last? Because we're talking about how they got rid of Cavill, and I thought that Superman and Lois was like the last good thing on CW.
Oh no, that's it's finishing after season 3.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry.
Not a good day for Superman.
No. That's officially got to be announced, but it's basically been said that it's all of the programming is coming to an end. Was it ratings or just people like it too much? It's Zaslav canceling all of the product from Warner and CBS, basically. Okay. So that he can go in his own direction. See, that mentality, I partially understand it. I don't. It's like, kill what's bad, keep what's good. It's like, this makes money, keep it. CW doesn't make money, period. No, the Superman and Lois. But it doesn't matter. It's not an individual program that makes money. It's the network that makes money, and the network don't make money.
Right. No, I know they
So-
lost it. I thought they packaged those for international markets. That's why.
But even the people who dealt with Superman and Lois, they were kind of removed it from the Arrowverse, even though they're still using Tyler Hoechlin
Right.
as Superman. But they killed him. They killed him, you know, as a character in Supergirl, because they just used him as a, oh my god, Supergirl's so much better than you.
Yeah.
And now she's a lesbian out of nowhere.
I'm expecting
Just
them
like
to.
a sister. Who was straight in season 1. And then just suddenly went gay season 2. And then Superman, who was straight all the way through the show, just suddenly at the end was just like, she's gonna totally shit with that Luther girl.
Come on, I was talking to Adam the other day when we were on the show, and I was like, did you read that story about that guy who goes home to his family over Thanksgiving? He's like, I am now a trans woman lesbian. I was like, so his father was like, so you're going to wear dresses, but you love girls. He's like, yeah. I was like, interesting. I think some people do these things simply for their 15 minutes of attention. Like they have no skill sets. No, but they have no skill sets.
No. I'm like,
nothing.
You think?
Yeah, I know. Highlighting the point. They don't have any skill sets. They just want to feel special for a few minutes and go, hey, I did something.
Look, we have this thing called the internet, okay? Where you, as a respected business owner and wonderful human being, and a fucking fat pleb like me, can sit with a webcam on, a webcam that costs me 60 quid, and talk to, you know, 1,000 people here, and on the channel, 140 million channel views I've got.
Right.
I'm a fucking nobody. I'm a nobody. I'm an absolute fucking, I'm a fucking nobody. But I have the internet at my disposal to stick that camera there and to try and broadcast myself out into the ether. That's what this is. We have a tool that I can reach potentially millions upon millions of people.
Okay.
And I want to feel special. I want the attention. And unfortunately, we've now got to the stage in society where attention doesn't matter if it's good or bad. And in actual fact, things like reality television promotes and pushes and rewards bad behavior.
Yeah, definitely.
And that has filtered into the youth zeitgeist. And now they're like, it doesn't matter if I'm good to get attention. It doesn't matter if I'm intelligent to get attention, or knowledgeable to get attention. No, I can do anything. I can rant, rave, either. I can chop bits off my fucking body. I can pop pills and grow hair where I wouldn't have. It's a fight for attention. And it's clearly getting more and more extreme in the manner in which they do it.
Right. You're exactly right. That's why I keep bringing it up. You know, a lot of people don't realize that, though. No, I meet people every day who have no clue of what's going on. They're like, I really don't understand this. They've either buried their head in the sands, or they don't watch the news, or they don't read anything in entertainment. They have no interconnection with the culture war. So I think when I talk to them, I try to give them all these examples, and it's like you overload them. So I've been working on how to break it down into like 5-second sound bites so you can relay a message quickly. And I think you said it well. They want this attention. And it's like they all took that old belief they used to say in advertising, like there's no such thing as bad publicity.
No such thing as bad publicity, correct.
Yeah. And
unfortunately, I think there is such thing as bad publicity. However, you might get your 15 minutes of fame along the way.
Yep.
Muggsykins with the 2 Canadians says, official Black Superman movie still a go. Don't bet on it. just because it hasn't been physically announced as a cancellation, which I don't think they would do anyway, because it would be seen as a slight against black people.
Right, of course.
So I think that one will just very carefully and slowly fade into the abyss. Pop Culture Dinosaur with a 50 Polish says, I'm Polish, yeah? We weren't more diverse in the Middle Ages. Sorry, everyone. POCs just weren't interested in coming here. I blame all the wars, the boars, and the mud.
Wow.
Yeah.
Poland's beautiful.
It's funny how we have a group of mentally ill people that think history should be more diverse. Hello?
They want to rewrite history.
They are rewriting history.
Come on, I saw on BBC 3 to 4 years ago, they had Achilles. He was black. I turned on the channel. I'm like, what the hell is this? Achilles is blonde, blue-eyed. It's like right in Homer's book. The rage was the color of his hair, and the lightning was like his blue eyes.
And who played Achilles in Troy?
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. What color hair does Brad Pitt have?
Blondish, brownish.
What color eyes does he have?
Blue.
Oh.
Yeah, he fit the role.
They're a bit too Aryan nowadays, you know what I'm saying?
Come on, I've never heard of such a thing. I thought, I was like, this must be some kind of fantasy show. Like we're in a multiverse, and it kept going. I'm like, no.
I am sick of multiverses. I'm sick to the black teeth. Yes, I'm sick to the black teeth of multiverses. Because it's just an opportunity to be lazy.
Yeah, it is.
Lazy, lazy, lazy.
And then I discovered this series called Bridgerton. I was like, what the hell is this shit?
Oh, that's a reimagining if the UK wasn't white as it was. It's really gone pathetic.
Why don't the BBC just come out, put someone in front of a camera and go, we don't like white people? Brought to you by the BBC. It'd be cheaper.
Right, let's show some little things off.
Yeah.
Let's show another one of the mini cons off. And this is the Fans Toys Sea Spray.
Oh, very nice.
This is the Sea Spray, which is pretty. I mean, even if you never had it, you probably saw Sea Spray on toy shelves all over the place. The Hovercraft. And I just did a little bend on the articulation again is just incredible on these. Everything, every movement they can do.
It looks heavy.
It's die cast, so it's got some
heft.
It's got a little bit of chunk on it, yeah. You know, for a little model.
Yeah.
When you pick them up, you kind of like don't realize
how look fragile. It doesn't look fragile. It looks like it's durable.
Oh, this is durable. You got the. This doesn't look dumb. This looks great, Big Prick. It's called Big Prick for a reason. And it ain't the size of his genitals. This looks fucking great. And this transforms into a hover. Yeah, all the Fans toys transform. All of them transform into their respective vehicle modes. And this is like fucking perfect as Sea Spray. Absolutely great. I just think it's such a great look, such a kind of iconic look on Sea Spray.
Does it fully transform?
Oh yeah, they all do. I want them in robot form because I want to display them in robot form. But oh yeah, they all transform into their respective vehicles. And I think let's go with Warpath. I'm not transforming it, no. You can Google the transformation. These are quite complex to transform. They'll take a little bit. And this is Warpath, the Fans Toys version of Warpath, which is the tank. And his weapon, he doesn't hold a weapon because he literally has a weapon coming out of his chest, ladies. And again, one of the mini cons, one of the Minibot, it's just absolutely great. Just looks so much like the animated version. We've got the tread feet as in the animated version as well. And yeah, so I cannot wait until the insignias come in, and I can put the insignias on and really make these boys feel like they're part of the stuff, you know.
Family.
Yeah. We got the Waltman 4 with a $5. We've still got a couple more to show as well. With a $5 says, and I'm cancelled since I'm using a razor similar to the one Sean Connery uses in Goldfinger. You know they'll take it that far. Well, we've seen what's already happened to James Bond as a character.
Yeah.
It's just some pathetic cockhold.
Has to have a babysitter.
It just lets himself get killed at the end of the last film. Yeah.
I mean,
I can't see my wife and baby anymore, so I'm just gonna let myself get bloody uppy.
Unbelievable what they're doing.
Terry,
so what do you think he's going to do next? What would
Daniel
be good
Craig?
No,
Probably
Henry Cavill.
wear a dress. Probably if it's Daniel Craig.
You heard that they caught him in a gay bar right after. There's nothing wrong with that if that's who he is, but they caught him right after the premiere of James Bond, of the last one.
Well, I don't know. It's Hollywood, so I don't really.
No, but he was talking about the movie. That's what the whole point was. Is they were saying, how do you think this impacts James Bond? Well, he's like, one, I'm done with the film. Two, I don't think it really matters anymore.
Well, there's an actor saying that he doesn't give a shit about what he's just done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really, really like Casino Royale. I thought Casino Royale was fantastic. I actually like Quantum of Solace because I thought it was pretty fucking dark and sort of went back, lacked a little bit of the humor of the Connery, and I mean the dark humor of the Connery, but yeah, after that it sort of lost its appeal.
I'm gonna have to come right back. I'm having a camera problem.
Blizzard just rehired Chris Metzen to head creative. What? To take George is gone. To take over what? To take over from Ian Hazacostas, or head of creative of the whole? Are you talking about as the CEO? Because you know, he was there when they were all part of the fucking problem, by the sounds of it. So George is back.
Yep, I was having. That's weird.
Hi, little man. How you doing?
Wow, I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'll be right back.
Did you fall down a hole?
No, it's just there's a problem with my camera. Let me fix this.
Do you want me to help you out of the hole?
Yeah.
A creative story of WoW. No pun intended. Who cares? WoW's dead. Fucking nobody's playing that game. Nobody's playing that game. It's fucking dead.
Yeah, this is odd. I'm going to be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to What Toys? I don't mean this flippantly to you, Mephisto, but I don't care. WoW's dead to me now. I don't care. I really don't. The apathy's just when I can't even be bothered to, even though I don't do World of Warcraft content anymore. Even I can't even be bothered to buy the new expansion just to see what it's like. I couldn't even be bothered to do that. I watched Asmongold. I watched a couple of other streamers. My mate bought it. Only one. There used to be 5 of us, but played together. Only one bought it out of us 5. And he leveled up 2 levels and then gave up. Leveled up 2 levels and was just like, just the same old fucking shit. And he was bored. He was bored off his tree and then gave up. And I didn't see anything interesting in myself. In myself in the game. I just didn't see anything interesting. So I don't know.
And I'm back. But this computer's really making me look like a boomer.
Well, George, I got news for you. In actual fact,
I like the old timey where you could just smack it. You know, our television, you would just hit it and it would work.
Yeah. Knock something back in place.
I want to hit the PC.
Hit the PC. Well, don't hit. Oh, why'd you hit the PC, George? Whatever did to you?
It keeps messing me up.
I don't want to hit my PC. I want to touch my PC, stroke my PC.
You know, we're live as.
Good PC.
Oh, you think that's the solution? Sweet talking?
It's a brand new, isn't it? It's a brand new custom built fucking boss rig.
Oh, this is the one that you can go full bore on. You was talking about in Warhammer.
On anything.
On anything. Well, what's the most...
anything.
Wow.
Has got a coom. Maybe.
Well, good.
Yay.
That's cool.
As this wonky eyebrow with a £2 says, evening, fellas. Started Witcher 3 again today. Great game. It is so good. As is already demonetized. Do you know something? I might be. I'm going to have a quick check. Let's have a look at a monetization check. I had monetization turned off.
Is that a good thing?
It's okay. It's okay. It's like, and it's limited. I turned it on and immediately went yellow.
What?
It was off. I had monetization turned off, and I turned it on, and it just immediately went yellow.
They got this little like warden who's watching. Wait till Heels versus Babyface.
What do we do? Wow. All my Warhammer 40k Dark Tide streams, they've been demonetized.
For what? I've listened to them.
No reason given. You're meant to give a feedback reason why you demonetize something from the YouTube side. None of them. Everyone has the same thing. This video has been confirmed by manual review as not suitable for most advertising.
But then they also send you neon signs. So it's like the left hand isn't talking to the right hand.
It's a video game. No. Video game violence isn't a demonetizable thing. It used to be, and then people were like, come on, this is a video game.
Right.
And so YouTube went, no, you're right. We need to distinguish between video game violence and actual violence.
Correct. So
they demonetize actual violence, but they don't demonetize video game violence anymore. But somebody there.
I'm telling you, somebody's sitting there. Somebody's sitting there watching.
Yeah, do you know who's sitting there? I'll tell you who's sitting there, George. Another fucking algorithm.
You don't think there's any human? Oh, just the okay.
There's no humans, no.
No, because I was reading the dashboard, looking at all the little things, how to improve your YouTube channel, what's going on, our new improvements. And it was saying that there were people, it's just no way to contact them.
No.
Gotcha. When you first started streaming, you did it with gaming, right? You didn't start with movies and
World of Warcraft, yeah.
World of Warcraft.
Just World of Warcraft, that was it.
Did you ever go into the tournaments, those games online, Blizzard, and compete? No,
because I mainly complained about the game. My videos are not getting demonetized. Just FYI.
Well, that's good.
It's not my videos. My videos are fucking green across the board.
Beautiful.
It's the streams. So buy a plushie. Link in the description. Buy it down below. That's right. Do what you want. Don't do anything if you don't want.
Don't you want to show them a little hot dog?
Well, I mean, look at that. Ladies, you can put that between your
Are you telling him to motorboat the dog?
George, that ain't a motorboat, you know what I mean?
I'm being kind.
Man of War 665 neighbor of the beast with $6.65 super chat. Number one of two. As the 1 in 6 forces have retreated to the shadows, that's all I've got to say to you, mate. I declare victory in the 2020-2022 goes to the 1 in 12 hotness, the cherry on top. Having recently received my Frazetta Death Dealer and Conan the Cimmerian, find out my original IP figure Theodore Sodcutter arrives today, and 1 in 12 alien ships this week.
Sounds good.
It's all right, I guess. Well, these are, I mean, the scale of these, I'm not too sure what the scale of these actually are. They'd probably be like 1 in, what would they possibly be? Like 1 in
1/8? No, it's not 1/8. It's 1/4. I would say it's not 1/4.
Probably like 1/16th, maybe 1 in 16. I don't know what they would be. But you can fucking declare all you want, mate. Don't make it true. Jai to Pie with a $10. So just heard in a Yellow Flash video that somehow the Coates / Jar Jar Superman is not affected by yesterday's news. Make this make sense. How is Cavill out, but that's still in? I'm telling you, it's not going to see light of day. That's my prediction.
I agree.
It's not going to see light of day. I don't think that you can physically announce. Well, you can if you're a normal human being, but Hollywood isn't normal because they would be announcing the cancellation of a black man. And in Hollywood, that's, I mean, I don't know, because they're all virtue signaling arse wipes. So I don't think they can announce in Hollywood from their ivory tower that a black Superman has been cancelled.
No.
So I think you will just never hear anything about it ever again. And if they make it,
it will be roasted.
I can tell Man of War is a man because he said this looks like 7 inches. It's actually 5.5. But I like your attitude because that's what I say to the woman. What are you talking about? 7 inches. Wait, it's 5. No, wait. 7 inches.
Crazy.
Booford T Justice with a $50 super chat says, I'm done with DC, just like I'm done with Marvel Lucasfilm. We all know that Henry Cavill should be the biggest movie star on the planet. Amen. He should be Conan.
Oh, never thought of that. Nice.
Woo! But because Hollywood hates white people, true. Cavill doesn't get a fair shake. James Gunn equals soy boy. Can't really argue with that.
He's another one of those Hannah Montana pajama babies.
I don't even want to go there, George. I don't even want to go there, mate. There's Martino Simone's 50 Swiss francs from the Suave Swiss. Hail to George, hail to the Playmobiles, and hail to you, dude, and thank you so much for the Playmobil gifts that you've sent, man.
Hail.
Marvel Mind Trick with a £1.79 says, toys for boys. Boys of a certain age, you know what I'm saying? Old fogies. Matt Lines with a £4.49 says, will you be getting the Playmobil Klingon Bird of Prey? I've been told by a certain person not to buy it. Because, unless I can buy it now. Can I buy it now? Can I buy it? But yeah, I definitely want it, especially with having the Enterprise.
I have to see what it looks like.
Oh, it looks great. Playmobil are they're taking some unbelievable franchises and making some Playmobil. It's very clever.
I was hooked on those before, years and years ago.
Well, they're doing the Lego thing. They're doing these are for kids, but they're for adults.
Gotcha.
They're for adults. But now Lego's just like, we did that, but now we're literally just saying, no, this Lego's for adults. Who has power over Az's spending habits? Me. is the answer to that. The Beast 808 with a $2 says, "Hail, brothers, Az and George. Remain blessed. You too, my friend, my Hawaiian brother from another mother."
Hail.
Foffit1 with a $5 says, "To do Superman right, you have to have writers that know what a hero is." You are correct. You are absolutely. We're all children at heart. As amen, dude. Amen. Yeah, you've got to have writers that respect the source material, that know the source material, not this nonsense that we have now. Wow,
pretty good, no?
That is pretty darn good.
Yeah,
it's got a good profile on it. Really good profile on it.
Very good head sculpt.
Damn.
Very good head sculpt of Luc Besson.
That is so good.
That happens to be one of my favorite films of all time. That and Luc Besson's Blue.
Oh.
Here, let me show you. So he's got
that's the one with the lesbians, yeah?
No. It's about
blue's the warmest color. I'm thinking of blue is the warmest color. Woo!
No.
Leia Sedona. Yeah, it's weird because Leon's a weird film, if you know what I mean.
I never thought about it that way till I heard someone on YouTube talking about it.
Yeah, I initially thought, well, my kind of thought at the time was he's got the mentality of a kid.
Right. He does.
That's why,
he gets along with her because he's been stunted since he was, what he'd say, 18 years old. He fled his country after killing the guy, and he hasn't been able to grow. It's like, here I am in my one little apartment doing my one thing, watch a movie once a week or once a month. And so he is a child in many ways. But I think that connection was great. Have you ever seen the extended version? Well, the director's cut. No. Oh, it's got an extra 20 minutes. Perfect. Because it actually shows you how Leon takes Matilda when he's training her. Remember, they show in the original, the not director's cut. Hold on. My mic was over there, so people probably couldn't hear me. In the original, she asks him to train her. Like to kill the people who killed her family. No. And then he starts training her. But they never show you him actually taking her on a hit. So he takes her, he gives her a little she got her red beanie. They're going to this guy that he's supposed to hit from, that he was given to do. They burst into his home. He's got the gun on him. He's like, okay, now look and fire at his chest. I mean, he's like walking her through all the techniques. Look around, scan the room. It's just beautiful. And you have multiple scenes. I think you should watch it. It will change how you see it.
I think it will.
I
think it will. David Grimes with a €5 says, "Hail guys, isn't it strange that James Gunn said that they will keep that work and dump what didn't work? Well, they'll keep what worked and dump what didn't work. Wonder now just what the hell Gunn thinks worked."
Right. Good point.
I don't know. I mean, I said in today's video, I was very mad, obviously, frustrated and pissed off. But I said that, James Gunn has been very communicative since taking over. Appears to be wanting to do the right thing. And then we get this crazy move out of almost seemingly nowhere. And it just makes me think, I just don't understand.
Sense. It doesn't make sense, Ass.
Yeah.
It has, you want to make a great Superman movie? You already have one. You just needed the writing and the talent behind the screens to make it happen.
Because when Cavill announced that he was returning as Superman and there for multiple films and whatnot, and it's like, can't wait to share more with you soon.
Right.
I was thinking that's all part of the James Gunn,
Well, of course, because he came on board. Why? That's why I said something has happened. Obviously, something has changed their mind. But what the reason is, I really have a weird feeling that somebody, obviously, they don't like Cavill. We discussed all the reasons why, and they use maybe the justification of Black Adam. Look, it bombed. He was in it. He couldn't even save this film. Why don't we just start with a clean slate? I mean,
if they dare use that as an excuse, ooh.
Like, I'm trying to think, how would these idiots think? They're going to try to blame someone who has 10 seconds on screen at the end of the movie.
Oh, of course. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That's exactly the kind of mentality that probably does go through their head. Well, I mean, Wonder Woman 3's cancelled as well.
Oh, I thought it was just Patty Jenkins.
No. No.
Oh.
Well, according to Patty Jenkins, Rogue One is still going ahead. She said she just couldn't do it at the time that they wanted her to do it because she had commitments with Wonder Woman 3.
Mm-hmm.
Now Wonder Woman 3's fallen through,
Right.
and it's not going to get made. And now she's potentially open to go, to being able to go to Disney. And I'll read. Hold on, let me.
But you know that this has happened before with Patty Jenkins when she did Monster. Right after Monster, she got Charlize Theron the Oscar. The film was raved, but when Oscars meant something, and right after that, she blew up. Hollywood put her in the silent corner. It's like, we're putting you in the corner. You have to learn how to behave. So when she came back for Wonder Woman, she was like, okay, I reformed myself. She did a good job on the first one. Then when 1984 was coming around, that she blew up and fought with the writer, fired the writer, and then took over writing. It failed.
Let's read what she said, because this is what Patty Jenkins said on Twitter. This is her Twitter account.
Oh.
She says, sigh. I'm not one to talk about private career matters, but I will not allow inaccuracies to continue. Here are the facts from her perspective. I originally left Rogue Squadron after a long and productive development process when it became clear it couldn't happen soon enough, and I did not want to delay Wonder Woman 3 any further. So they just wasted a bunch of money developing something that didn't get. Okay, thank you for that. When I did, Lucasfilm asked me to consider coming back to Rogue Squadron after Wonder Woman 3, which I was honored to do so I agreed. They made a new deal with me. In fact, I am still on it. And that project has been in active development ever since. I don't know if it will happen or not. That doesn't sound like active development to me.
No.
We never do until the development process is complete, but I look forward to its potential ahead.
I look forward to a lot of things.
Yeah. When they started being backlash about Wonder Woman 3 not happening, the attractive clickbait false story that it was me that killed it or walked away started to spread. This is simply not true. I never walked away. I was open to considering anything asked of me. It was my understanding there was nothing I could do to move anything forward at this time. DC is obviously buried in changes and are having to make. So I understand these decisions are difficult right now. I do not want what has been a beautiful journey with Wonder Woman to land on a negative note. I have loved and been so honored to be the person who got to make these last two Wonder Woman films. She's an incredible character. Living in, and she rapes people. Living in and around her values of raping people makes one a better person every day. Rape a day keeps the doctor away. I wish her and her legacy an amazing future ahead, with or without me. Walking side by side with Linda Carter, an absolute legend, a beacon of goodness and light, has been a thrill. She was in the post-credit scene.
I remember, and I used to love her. That was my first crush, Wonder Woman, and then she ruined that.
Not my first crush, definitely because I'd had crushes before then, but
those big.
I wanted me some Linda Carter.
I wanted those boobs.
Woo! Yeah, fucking. Oh, sorry. Wonder Woman. I have learned so much from her and will cherish her as a friend and mentor always. My crew has been like a family and fought every day to give the world the best films they could. And Gal Gadot, where do I even begin? Gal is the greatest gift I have received in this whole journey. A cherished friend, inspiration, and sister. There are no words. Right, she's basically said what she needs to say. So she's saying that Rogue Squadron's still going, and I didn't walk away from Wonder Woman 3. It got taken away.
Well, we know that she was removed from Wonder Woman 3 because of the fact that they didn't want her treatment, because they saw what she did. Remember, that's why I was bringing it up. For 1984, right, the writer had an entirely different story. Jenkins didn't like it. She fired the writing team and then said, I'm going to write it myself. And they saw what happened. So they're like, cool, you're a good director. You stay in your lane, lady. You're going to do this film and we're going to take care of the story. Well, that's the same thing that happened. They gave her advice about how they didn't like the treatment that she had developed. And they're like, nope, we want to go this way. She refused and they got rid of her. And now, obviously, Wonder Woman 3 is going to go forward, but who's going to do it?
Well, is it going to go forward?
Well, it would have to.
I'm not sure.
You think after putting in $20 million in development, they would just? That's what I had heard. The figure was 15 or 20 million.
Hold on.
Yes. Who is there?
Oh, it's cancelled Batgirl that cost 90 million.
Yeah, but that's not Gal Gadot.
No, okay. I agree with you. It's not Gal Gadot. But the point is, if he's got rid of Henry Cavill as Superman, if he's got rid of Ben Affleck as Batman, even though he wants Ben Affleck to direct movies, but he's not going to be in them, he wants him as a director, he's going to get rid of Gal Gadot. Why would you keep Gal Gadot and get rid of Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck?
So then he's wiping the whole plate.
Fucking
Momoa.
Culty fucking freak face ain't coming back for the Flash.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And we know that after Aquaman 2,
I thought there was supposed to be a 3. None of these contracts ever seem to matter to these people. Anyway,
no,
so
because they can buy them out of contracts.
So basically, what we're saying is that they're wiping the slate.
I think so.
Yeah, makes sense.
This is just.
Yeah. No,
I'm trying to look at the logic which is being presented in front of me. Admittedly, I don't think it's logical that you get rid of Henry Cavill, but
of course
I'm trying to look at the logic presented. And if you've got rid of Ben and you've got rid of Henry, surely you've got to get rid of Gal Gadot. You got to completely clean slate the whole thing.
It's just because they had Gal Gadot was the only. Gal Gadot had the only female superhero that was successful.
Knock at the door, dude. Knock at the door.
Yeah. No problem. So what do y'all think? I'd like to hear from the chat. I mean, do you think this is DC? This is Warner Brothers Discovery doing a clean sweep, and they're going to go in the wrong direction now that Gunn's in charge and we've seen this decision? Or do you think this is just a one-off? They got rid of Cavill for whatever reason that Gunn has. Any opinions on it? Any takers? You think this is a clean slate, or you actually believe that this was just about Cavill? Well, I think that the way that these decisions are going, especially from Gunn, I no longer have any confidence in him. I know a lot of people are going to be saying, well, look at Guardians of the Galaxy. Look what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy 2. He had the Hollywood special. Look how he built that entire universe, the Galaxy universe for Marvel, for Kevin Feige. He's going to do the same thing here. I don't really think it's going to work well. Not if you get rid of Henry Cavill. How can it? He was like an anchor. You have the Trinity, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman. You wipe them out and you want to bring new faces. It's going to have a lot of tight story. And in especially woke Hollywood today, I just can't see that being possible. So it's interesting which way. I mean, Zaslav's whole thing is I'm going to cut what needs to be cut. I'm going to bring in the best talent that's available so we can get back to the job of making entertaining movies for everyone that engage everyone, that attract everyone, that'll have your eyes super glued to the screen. Yeah, it's going to suck. Actually, I just remember Aaron Gray's. Yeah, Aaron Gray was beautiful. Nope, DC is dead from here on out. That's what Bionic Sat Squatch says. Mexican Iron Man, George, I love you. And as on this show, I'm going to miss Cavill dearly. But Lord Almighty, what a gut punch announcement. I agree with George and the new faces comment. Well, I can't think of any other reason. I mean, I hear what Az is saying, and I can see that they're going to do a clean sweep. But why in the world would you remove Cavill? I mean, he's been Superman for what? Is it 10 years already? Or almost 10 years? You have him and then Gal Gadot. I mean, that was, DC was holding that up as their flag. We had this first female superhero. They had even beaten Marvel. That's why they came out with the whole Captain Marvel crap that they did. I just can't see Gal Gadot being gone. And then Affleck, that we've known for a while, back and forth. I want to be Batman. I don't want to be Batman. This didn't work. My life is going in a new direction. Yada, 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 yada. And so here we are. So now we can't tell Az what I just said. All right. That's just between you and me. Okay. Hey, Az.
Right. So apparently, I don't know. Honest to God, I can't remember this.
Which?
Last night, I ordered some vitamin water.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How's it taste?
I don't know. I'm just about to. I thought I'd.
Oh, this is your first time.
Yeah, I've ordered some vitamin water, water, juice, tea, and vitamins. This isn't fizzy, folks.
Okay.
This is not carbonated.
What kind of vitamins?
Oh, hold on. Let me just get rid of this on Twitter. Let me just get rid of this.
The ones for memory or strength.
Now people have seen my eyesight. Eight vitamins. It just says 8 essential daily vitamins. Let's have a taste.
How do you know it's not like?
It's not carbonated. It's still.
Are you completely getting rid of all carbonated drinks? None. Zero. Zip. Zilch. Nada.
I've had no energy drinks in 18 days and no soda pop in 6 days. That tastes delicious, by the way.
Really?
Mandarin orange, green tea, and vitamins. And that tasted delicious.
It's called Vit Hit?
Vit Hit. Detox Vit Hit. I'm looking to purify the system.
Oh.
So, 18 days without an energy drink, 6 without a soda pop, mate.
How's your energy level, though?
For the first 7 to 10 days, it was 0. Minus. I felt like a zombie, a husk. I felt like I had nothing. And then after 7 to 10 days, I started to feel human again. Then I joined a gym. Mm-hmm. And I went on Monday. And I went yesterday. And my arms are still fucking aching.
Yeah, I started a month ago.
That gives me
like
a natural endorphin release.
Hell yeah.
So when I come back from the gym, I'm actually feeling
pumped.
Yeah.
You're feeling like Superman.
If Superman was a fat, overweight, middle-aged man, yeah.
It feels good. I know what you're talking about. I started doing push-ups again, actually 6 weeks ago. So it's like I remember the first day I did 10. And I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? I didn't realize, because years ago I used to work out like crazy. So I could like snap out. So I could snap out like 50, and do another set of 50, 50, 50. So here I'm doing 10. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So the next day, but I got a pain in my abs. I'm like, my stomach was hurting, my arms, my shoulders. So the next day I'm like, okay, we're going to do it again. My arms are like, I don't know what the fuck you're doing, George. I'm not doing anything. I'm not holding your fucking ass up. I was like, I couldn't get out one. The next day after that, so 2 days later after I started, I was like, I snapped them a little faster. I'm like, that's nice, So I tried to do 20. My arms are like, but anyway, it's good. So I'm working out. It's cool.
I'm on the first step of a very, very long road.
Me too. I hear you, bro.
That's a very, very long road, but that's why I post on Twitter every day, days without, because it's not as a boast, it's as an accountability for me. Because if I don't post, then people can either say, hey, Az, why didn't you post your energy drinks and your soda pop today? And it could be just like, oh, I forgot, I'll put it up.
Right.
Or if I failed, you know, it doesn't go on. And I ain't lying. There's no point in lying. You're only lying to yourself.
Yeah. I just don't know what I do without the soda. It's like that's what's like keeps me moving with my hours.
So, two things to quickly show because we're up against it now. Let's just go donkey do. So the next Minibot is Beachcomber, the fans' toys version of Beachcomber. I'll put a smiley face on him, and this guy transforms into a dune buggy. And this is great. And again, got chunk. It's got chunks. It's got the it's got so much die cast on it to give it that chunk. And this is such a great representation of Beachcomber.
As for people who are interested, what's the price range of those miniature ones?
Ooh, okay. So these miniature ones can range between £70 and £130.
Okay, good.
But the likelihood is you're gonna get them around £110, £115.
Okay.
But for the articulation, the the posability of them, the quality build of them, because the build is quality. It's you get what you pay for. It's as simple as that. If you want something that's plastic, you can get it for a lot cheaper.
Right.
But if you want something that's gonna last and it is really close to the source material and whatnot. And the last one is Outback.
Oh, I like him.
Outback is the last one who transforms into another little truck. And just another. This is made by Fans Toys. It's called Fans Toys, the company. And Outback is just all
what
the
is that?
wheels movable. It turns into a buggy, into a Jeep, like an Outback Jeep. This is the Australian Autobot. And so again, this is just another pretty chunk. Pretty chunk, but absolutely beautiful. And again, posability is insane. And that is so good. This is not a Brawn reskin. Hello?
No, it isn't.
Brawn Outback.
Completely different.
Very different. Very, very different.
I really like the colors. They pop. You don't see that well. That means they have good molds. Good molds.
The vehicle modes look similar.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, as you can see there, put together very, very differently. Yeah, the OG could. Yeah. The OG was recoloring. But yeah, absolutely amazing. Yeah, I'm talking about the fans toys. So yeah. I'm talking about fans toys. So those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Minibots have now joined the Autobot army, which is vastly outnumbered and outgunned, and still is because they're only little boys. But we've got 2 more Autobots on the way.
Oh, who are they?
You're gonna have to wait and see.
Why? You could just tell me.
I could, but I'm not.
Have you ever picked up any Funko Pop Transformers? Dude, I don't know if they make them or they don't make them.
Fuck off.
No, because I saw them behind you.
No, right, okay. Those Funko Pops, they're both Gina Carano side to side, so that's why I got those as just Gina Carano support. And then the gay Nazi, the gay space Nazi, that was sent to me as a present, which I thought was hilarious. I thought it was great.
It is. That's why I didn't know if you collect them. I was like, I don't collect them, so I was just like, he's got Funko Pops. But
no,
I never saw what the deal was. I don't. rain on anyone's parade. I just never saw the deal for Funko Pops.
I do have Ajay. I do have an original Optimus Prime G1.
What?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But it's been played with. It's busted. His legs are broken. They're held together by sellotape.
No, there's a company that fixes them to original shape.
Oh, I know. I also have a third-party fake G1 Optimus Prime, which is exactly like, and that's still boxed up in the packaging, which looks like the original packaging. So.
Did you see Hot Toys' new release the other day?
Yeah. Well, there's 2 today. I'm just about to show them off. There's a way. Yeah. I've had people, not when I say pestering me, I say that in a nice way. But yes, these 2 came for pre-order today. Padme and Anakin.
Yeah. I just didn't like his sculpt. I sent like 3 messages. You see his sculpt there at the hairline? They put hair. They put these shadow. They put a shadow line right under his hair. No, these are very nice. These are very.
So
nice.
the Padme looks pretty good.
Yep. And he looks great. And you know, these are all the LED laser lightsabers. They plug in. It's not like the old-fashioned kind. Well, old-fashioned from 2 or 3 years ago. These are all LED.
I think that's pretty. I'm probably gonna pick both of these up.
Yeah, I ordered them. I was cracking up laughing at She-Hulk.
Oh, geez.
I was like, I wanted
you
to
talking
get
about this, aren't you?
Yeah, see, if you zoom in, you see it's actually in the sculpt. I've never seen it before.
As you totally missed the She-Hulk. Yeah, moving on. Okay, she's got movable eyes. That's showing movable eyes, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I just don't know if they're individual because they're starting that where it's individual. Each one can move.
And then here's the Anakin.
You see it carved into the top of his forehead? It's annoying the hell out of me.
Yeah, here. Just a little bit of.
No, it's all the way. Once say.
Okay.
Yeah, it's odd, very odd.
Huh. Okay. Ooh.
Great figure.
Ah. They look very good.
And they're going to make another one. I was talking to one of the people that works there. They're making one to go along with Obi. You know how they had the flashback scene where Obi was fighting?
Obi with his worst fucking haircut.
It is, but they're making a flashback scene. See there, you can see it? You see that?
Oh, yeah.
It's very odd. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to be.
Cool. So has it got a... Yes, it does. It does. Ah.
Yeah, it's got everything.
And movable eyes.
Ugh.
Not bad.
Oh. I'm really thinking I was thinking of using some points just to get the She-Hulk and then make a video of blowing it up with shooting it at the range.
Go on then. Let's show it.
I can't stand it.
Don't blame the plastic toy. This plastic toy's got more fucking personality than fucking character.
But it's even worse is that they showed Daredevil with it.
I know.
God, what a horror.
God awful, which means that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Newly designed muscular body.
Yeah, she has resin hair.
Movable eyes.
Separate. See, they're now putting that in the new one. Separate rolling eyes. I don't know why they didn't put that on the admin.
That outfit is so bad.
I don't know anyone who likes that Daredevil color scheme.
Ugh. Trash. Oh my God. Lovely cock. Nice dick, darling.
Wow.
Does it twerk? I'm going to have to get one just to put it in a twerking pose. With Megan the Stallion. Third Stallion.
Wow. This is always the greatest day of the week. We learn so much. We have such fun.
How tall is it? It's 35 and a half centimeters tall. It's pretty tall.
Damn. Oh, did you see it next to the original Hulk? Did you see it next to the Hulk? How he looks pathetic compared to her?
Well, yeah, but they got it next to Professor Hulk, and Professor Hulk is pathetic.
But it looks pathetic. Just looks
It
bad.
is pathetic.
I want old Hulk back.
Don't we all, darling? Right, let's finish off these supers. So we got where did we get to? Holy cow. We did the Beast and we did Muffet. Okay, so we're up to Sparta Chris. 540 Echo with a $10 says, we've forgotten what shame means. So people are willing to do anything for attention, even if it means imitating the people from the Capitol from Hunger Games, the first female action movie. Yeah, you're right. Shame is shame. Make shame great again.
Absolutely. Make shame great again.
Make shame great again. Johnny Slaction with a $2 says, really enjoyed the last Real BBC. Keep rocking us. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, it was a great show. We got phenomenal feedback from that show, by the way. Big Prick with a £5 says, I'm eyeing up a second release edition of the 10th Doctor's TARDIS set for 5-inch figures. Fair price, but dunno as to whether or not I should pull the trigger. I've got the 9th Doctor's TARDIS behind me for 5-inch figures. Yeah.
Did you ever get the TARDIS?
Because it's got a thing on the bottom and you spin it. You do that and you can spin it round. You can spin the TARDIS round.
Are you saying it can sit and spin?
It can sit and fucking spin, mate.
Did you ever get the 1/6 TARDIS? You know, I couldn't. I never got one. I was like, it's gonna be there. I would go to Big Chief Studios. I'm like, not today. Next week, I don't have any place to put it. Next week, and then when I went back,
gone.
And I don't know what the hell is going on. Really?
I'm glad whatever state of mind I was in last night when I got them. I can't remember. Honestly, I swear on my life, I can't remember buying them.
Well, they have a lot of flavors. I checked it out.
All right. Yeah, I think I've ordered different flavors before, but
berry.
I was doing a no pop, no carbonated drinks phase. And I thought, I'm going to get me some of this vitamin water. And then I got some vitamin water for some vitamin D, some vitamin C. And it was like, okay. And I'm like, let's get some different varieties. So I ordered a variety box.
Oh, so you got Boost because they have one called Boost.
Well, no, all this same brand, but just different varieties of vitamins.
Yeah, it says one of them is called Boost.
It's like Boost, Detox, da-da-da-da. But the vitamin C and another one turned out to be sparkling.
Oh, and you don't want that. You don't want the carbonate.
And so I drank it, and that's what killed my 30-something days without Sody Pop earlier in the year.
Well, keep going. Keep going, brother.
Last year sometime. But it was
good to clear. If I could do it right now, I would do it. But so I support you, and I keep going.
George, I'm addicted to it. Literally addicted to it.
I'm addicted
and
to
I'm
it
on
because
day
I need
6.
it.
I'm on day. No, that's what I kept telling myself. I need it because I need the boost.
When I stopped for a day, just because I forgot, I was like, I started getting a migraine. I'm like, what the hell am I getting a migraine? And it hit me. I haven't had any caffeine. Did you get the headaches?
No, because I still drink a coffee or a tea.
Okay.
So I hadn't got the headaches. I just felt dead inside. Martino Simone. Suave Swiss. With a 2 Swiss francs says, do not buy unless you want to. There you go. I got told not to buy one. But 2 birds of prey sounds fucking cool. 2 birds of prey going against the Enterprise. Okay. Jai Tapai with a $10 again says, as I'm sure losing RMB from this stream was tough. Absolutely. Love Robert. and I am a fan of his work, but man, you find an excellent new co-host in George.
Thank you.
Love this stream. You guys got me to start collecting. Wow, 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 wow. Awesome.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill for Isom. Let's do it.
Oh.
Isom's black, Joe.
What? Say I can't say that. Okay.
Andy Masterson with a $2 says, hurts to pay Disney, but I want Anakin. Yeah, I mean, they look all right. I think they both look all right. I think the Padme and the Anakin look good, to be honest with you. But yes, I know what you mean. But Disney get a license cut from, well, they've already paid Disney for the license. So it's negligible how much they actually, they'll get some obviously, but negligible how much they'll get. Mexican Iron Man with a $10 says, George, I love you and Az on this show. I'm going to miss Cavill dearly, but Lord Almighty, what a gut punch announcement. Yeah, I agree with George and the new faces comment. It's crazy, man. It is crazy. Ryan with a $5 says, if Warner Brothers doesn't have Henry, it doesn't have me.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I can understand. I tell you what, if they announce the new Superman and that casting ain't right, holy shit, are they going to cut some flack?
Definitely.
Mr. Buttcrack Media with a 5 Canadian says, I have a very strong feeling people might like the direction James Gunn will go with Superman. I don't know. I think people are tiring of, starting off, learning the ropes. Haven't got people want a fucking in their prime Batman, their prime Superman. They want
Spider-Man.
Yeah, stop it already. Stop with the fucking. They're just starting.
I'm so tired of the Spider-Man who I think my entire life has been going to high school or college. He can't ever get the hell out of college and just get on to be at his best.
Just get out, get them out, get them doing something. Get them at the peak. Get Batman, a fucking in-peak Batman.
Hell yeah.
Willem with a $10 says, I think he should have kept Godot and Cavill. You can't blame the actor for shoddy movies. Patty Jenkins was an issue on 1984. Yes. And they split Justice League between 2 directors, blaming the wrong people. Yeah. True words, man. True words. Erin Pipes with a $10 says, Gunn is recasting everything, making a clean sweep and to do a hard reboot. Recast all of the characters. Put out 2 to 3 movies each year. Oh, too many. MCU blueprint. No, you need a DC blueprint.
Correct.
Don't copy, be original. Be original. I'm not shouting at you. I'm shouting at you. MCU blueprint, coherent story arcs over a 10-year period. Why 10-year period? Why a 10-year period? Say, hey,
Marvel.
We're going to make a trilogy of movies. Stop trying to make fucking multiverses and focus on making good films with the characters that you got.
Yep. Lay out a story and make one good one. Land another good one.
I know.
But they want to be Marvel because they're like, we tried our own way with Snyder. It didn't work. So now we're just going to copy them. And we have James Gunn. He knows what the hell he was doing.
He wrote Marvel. Yeah, bring some originality in. But I hear what you're saying, but I differ with your sentiments. Joseph Bainovich with a $5 says, hey, I've got doubles and triples of the third-party Transformers. If you're looking to add to your collection, let me know. Hi, Joseph. How you doing? How you doing? Come here. Go, you cheeky little buggy goody. How you doing? If you're on Twitter, drop me a line on Twitter, Joseph, so I know it's you, and we'll talk. Let's talk. I think there's a couple more. Guys, you've been a bit too generous today, folks. Nick Hammerschmidt. Good to see you, Nick. With a $20 says, I can't believe the day after I super chatted asking about Henry Cavill, his days of Superman are over. Or done in this case. Thank you for your passionate and well-made video. As do you think if Rippaverse gets that big, Eric can hire Cavill? Yeah, if there's a character that fits, sure. You know, I mean, I want Eric to go to the fucking stratosphere with his stuff. I really do.
Yep.
I'd love to see that happen. But
he just needs to get a tan.
I replied to Cavill's post on Instagram, and I essentially said, there's a director out there that is just like, holy shit, grab Henry Cavill.
Now.
And then he's going to grab Henry Cavill, and they're going to make the best of you. And then the other directors are going to be like, what the fuck did we do? Because that guy is pure talent, man.
There's something, I think we've covered it. There's something that they don't want him because it doesn't make sense.
He doesn't. Well, like I said, I mean, if you're doing a clean slate, you got to make some harsh decisions. And if James Gunn's going 10 years, he's taken a 40-year-old Cavill and taken him to 50.
But he looks 20. I mean, look at that guy. He's not.
But exactly. But the guy looks 28. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The guy looks 28, and probably when he's 50, he'll look 35, you know?
The point is if they wanted to do this, then they should never have had him announce it. I think that was also probably added to the wound.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck, because Zaslav's been doing some good stuff, so I just do not know why that has happened and where that's come from. And there's a lot of talk that Gunn doesn't like Cavill for some reason. Probably because he used to date Gina Carano. I don't know.
Who knows?
Caligula, who, when I ended the stream yesterday, gifted 5 memberships to the stream. So thank you, Caligula. Caligula with the 5 Canadian says, Asthma man, just remember that if you fail once, it doesn't matter. You failed. It doesn't mean you failed forever. It just means you slipped and then you have to get back up and go forward. I absolutely understand you, dude. The thing is, though, I want to go and I want to go and I want to go. And if I slip, I want to slip when I'm so far down the fucking line that I'm just like, whatever.
Yep.
But I want to make a really good concerted effort this time. I have gone 100 days without Sody Pop before.
Wow. And you felt good.
And I didn't miss it.
Oh, that's what I
you know, when you're at 100 days, you don't miss the thing. And then you fall into the trap of, well, it's been 100 and something days. I'll have a this, I'll have a that. That's the mistake. The mistake is to keep focused and keep going. I don't want to. I want to be off it because I am addicted to stuff, and the stuff's fucking poison. But I'm addicted to it, and so day 6, it's not long, but it's 6 days, and I want it to be 7 days tomorrow. Marlo's non-threatening unit with a $5 says, "As I dare you to get the Fan Toys Omega Supreme. I want one. I want one because I want to get the Fortress Maximus as well. You have to buy it in 2 sets. It's freaking huge. Yeah, I want it. It's huge, and I want it. I do want it. But it's also because it's so rare to get. It's fucking expensive. Mr. Buttcrap Media with a 2 Canadian says, sorry, that's supposed to be not like the direction. Oh no, that's all good. It's all good. It's all gravy. It's all good. It's all gravy. It's all good. It's all
gravy.
No. Shush. Shush. What do you do?
Who?
You!
Moi?
George gifted 10 memberships to the stream. Sorry, I've not been in the YouTube studio today. I'm gonna go into the YouTube studio now.
Oh, we also have Bashy Washy gift 10.
And Bashy Washy has just gifted 10 memberships to the stream as well. The George and Mr. Bashy of the Washi. And look, these wonderful, beautiful triangles that respond to my voice. That's a gift from Bashy Washi.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's a gift from Bashy Washi. So that came, and then the sign came, And so we've got this. I think this is beautiful little neon stuff. And
Mhm.
Bashiwashi's just been. You have been insane this year, Bashiwashi, and I cannot thank you enough. And George has just always been fucking insane in a nice way. It's insanity in a nice way, not in a weird way, in a nice way.
Yeah.
And Caligula just gifted 10 memberships to the stream as well. Wow, 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 wow.
That's a lot of love.
There's a lot of love and a lot of memberships.
Always good. We got to get everyone to be a member.
I know. I'm trying to wrap things up because I've got another stream to go to, but everyone's being too generous. Ho's a Contra Raz with a $2 says Cavill has plenty of time now. Warhammer vids with us. Dude, I would love to get Henry Cavill on a painting stream, a Warhammer painting stream. Henry, please beg. Yeah,
he'll give you a hot dog.
Like he's watching the show.
He'll give you a hot dog. You'll enjoy it. You know.
I'll give you. I have ordered 20 for myself, so I will give you a hot dog signed, not by me, but signed. So that's amazing. And but Mr. Buttcrack Media just gifted 5 memberships as well, which everyone's just grabbed. Do it. I will. Yeah, get him on the painting stream. Me, Henry Cavill, Sargon of Akkad, and Nick Recader.
That would
break. And it's my channel, the next painting stream.
Oh,
that would break the internet. That would break it. Hey, folks, we got to wrap up. I got to be on another stream. I've got to be on Drinker's stream in 45 minutes. I totally forgot. Otherwise, I was going to just fire up a gaming stream, but whoopsies. So, George.
Yes.
Your link to your channel is in the description below. Please click onto George the Giant Slayer. Subscribe to George the Giant Slayer. George has done some amazing stuff since coming on the YouTube scene, man. And it's all you as well. It's all you.
All me.
It's all you. Anything you'd like to plug before you go, sir?
Well, actually, you know what's funny is it's my brother Sindek. We make them together, so he's brilliant editor. But what I'm plugging, we just finished something that I've never done before because I couldn't take it. I just couldn't take it. I made a Netflix video about Meghan and Harry.
Wow.
I just can't. I had to trash it. I'm like, I just wanted to step on the cockroaches. So I made that, and then you can then see me again on Bay Staff Monday with Adam Krigler, Quarterblack Garrett, Darth Maul, and Flodzilla, and Andreas. And then I'll be back on Tuesday with Adam Krigler. More videos next week. Another Willow, Rings of Power, and I'm working on Yellowstone. And then I get to come back here with us, and we have an incredible time. This is the best time of the week.
This time next week, I will be back from my Christmas, even though it isn't Christmas.
Wow. Wait a minute. Next week?
I'm going away on Sunday, and I'm coming back on Wednesday.
So no Sunday fun day.
Christmas with my family. So my Christmas day is going to be Monday the 19th.
Wow.
And I'm going to be streaming on Christmas Day for people that need a little bit of company. I'm going to be streaming for them.
Cool. I'll be there.
So they can tune in and have a little bit of company. George is the best surprise loving. George is amazing. I've thoroughly enjoyed the we've only done 3 so far. Well, you know, you were a guest at one, but we've only done 3 as the new hot toys so far. But they've been great. They really have been great. And what's going to happen is you're going to find the hot toy streams are going to vanish from the streaming tab. Don't panic. They're going to go over onto the Hot Toys channel.
Oh.
So they're going to go. We're going to do the live here, and then we're going to put them over there. So that's where you can check them out. That's the way that I can. Never mind. I'll talk about that later. Bashiwashi's been a Force sensitive for 16 months and says, as I went without soft drinks since 2008, and I can't taste the stuff now. You can do it. Oh, thank you, man. I wish I couldn't taste them. That's half the problem. Prodigy Music with a $10 says DC should poll and ask what stories we want to see, then adapt them faithfully. I think that's going to open a can of worms, dude. Thank you, and Gary. You guys inspired me to stream on Twitch, and I am at 12 average viewers. Go, go, go. When I started streaming, I was less than 10. I had like 6 a stream.
Well,
and I was like, wow, I hit 10. Wow. And we've had
Sounds
over
good.
1,000 on this, which is crazy good. And Bashy Washy just gifted another 10 memberships to the stream. Dude.
what, brilliant. He's brilliant.
Dude.
Wonderful.
Dude. Right.
Dude.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be on the Critical Drinkers channel in 45 minutes for open bar.
Ah, who's joining you?
No fucking idea.
But you're gonna like
Thank
squeeze
you,
in a
Josh.
quick Witcher game in there before you go? Like
I don't think I get 40 minutes of Witcher in. I might fire up a nice cup of coffee or something though. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna be at the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow. We got Friday night tights tomorrow. I'll see if if I can get a video out for you, or a stream at the very least, something for you guys. Saturday, I'm probably gonna be doing packing up for going away on Sunday, and then there's going to be a little quiet spell because I'm taking a little bit of time away, so won't be on Real BBC this week, which is going to be on Gary's channel again. So don't try and miss me too much. What you just said? Who are you? Okay. So come along to the Drinkers stream, Critical Drinker. I'll be there in 45 minutes for that stream. Thank you so much to everyone who watched today. Over 1,100.
hell yeah.
Which is absolutely amazing. You the way you've come in and watched the hot toy when they come back, I'm blown away. Thank you so much. Thank you to my mods. I really appreciate the time that you give me. You are beautiful, beautiful people. Everyone who hit the super chat button, thank you so much indeed for incredible support. You keep me addicted to buying toys. And massive thank you to everyone who hit the membership button as well, because incredible there as well. If you could, you will fire a gaming stream while you are at the Drinkers. I don't think I could do that.
That would be interesting. Play while you're in stream.
Little bit disrespectful to the person's channel.
Of course, you would never do that.
I know.
You couldn't do it because you give your all when you're on stream. You know that.
I know. I try to because I like communicating with the people, the beautiful people.
That's why people are going to miss you. That's why they're going to miss you when you take a little break.
It's only going to be 3 days, 4 days. Then I'll be back. And I'll be fatter because of all the Christmas food.
And I'm going to go figure out how come y'all have Christmas so early.
Because I'm going down with family.
No. I want to understand why y'all celebrate Christmas early. That's what
we don't celebrate it early. It's because I have a nephew.
Oh, got it.
And every year we bounce between the grandparents.
Gotcha.
And so this year it's Mr. Porkchop's parents.
I got you.
So,
I thought it was like Greek Easter.
No,
where it's always after Easter. It's like 3 weeks. Oh, okay.
Why gotta be Greek?
Because
why have they gotta be Greek, George? Why have they gotta be Greek?
Because when you think about it,
so you can feel represented.
Well, of course, but Greece actually created everything, invented everything. Think about it: math, writing,
culture, philosophy,
and then they fucking went to sleep.
Homosexuality.
No, they did. They fucking went to sleep. That was this. Like, we did it all. We're done.
We'll see you this time. Well, not this time. 2 hours earlier. We'll see you next week. Until then, take care. Bye for now. And watch me on Critical Drinkers channel.
Yeah.